Gaming and musical comedy, yeah, buddy! Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And it's bigedude. How you doing? This is a special Sunday. All right. And we're Money in the Banking, and we are King of the Ringing, and we are Road to Glory, and we are forgetting what we were saying. And that sort of thing. Shout out to all of you that are awesome. And that sort of thing. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so here we go. What do we got? We got the Roman Reigns. And we got the stuff. We got the stuff that's enough. We're buff, and it's the stuff. Do you remember Buff Bagwell? Circa 2000? Probably not. You might, though. I do. Anyways, what are you doing? What is going on? I'll tell you, today, I'm going to have a great day because I'm going to see my aunt, and I'm going to see my sister, and I'm going to see Ultraviolet, my niece. I'm going to see my brother-in-law, Tom, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to watch some football, going to kill a whole bunch of endless shrimps, and then I'm going to have to get to bed early, because I'll have the whole full week of school this week. Which is long. It's a long, long week when you have all 5 days, because then you realize, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Because, like, you know, the first 2 days of school were easy because I didn't have any students. And you don't tend to talk a lot. But when you're in front of all those students and, you know, you have to speak all the time and other stuff. I did a stream yesterday and my voice hurts now because of how much voice I've used. And it's always a transition period. All right, well, so we're at 1,500 contracts for right now. That's good for right now. What we need to do is we need to work on our Road to Glory because we just need to. But first, let's go to Ember Heart just to show you the team that got selected there. We handed off our reins of Ziggler Ramen Hair to Kane, who was the winner of that. All right, so where's my teams? So we're going to go teams, and we're going to view these members. Oh, and the team's name is, what's the team name? Because I don't know how many times I've been asked that. Hey, what's the team name? I was like, what's the team name? Yeah. You know, I can make that, that's like a who's on first joke, which is just, it's like a dad joke. But I don't have kids, so it's just whatever. All right, so me, Benito1624, Chris, It's Jake, Jordan, Joshua, Shadow Dude, TJ Fridays 2468, These Nuts, exclamation point, and, Wrecker. Okay, so here we go. Let's go into here. We're going to go back to the bigedude account, and we're going to rock and roll part of every day. All night and part of every day. All right, anyway. I got really bad jokes today. I don't even know why. Oh, check out this King of the Ring. We got some really cool people in this King of the Ring. Let's see the schedule. And we got You Lose. Good day, sir. I lost to You Lose. We got Korab, Joseph, Scott, Lord Amadeus, Zen, Ben, Dill, You Lose, Oni9, 1-9, You Mad Bro? Autographs, the legendary autographs. Ian Humpy, Helmy, Jordan, and Razor Ramon, who is a bot, obviously. All right, so I'm moving the mouse. But lots of chat in here too. And I was streaming. Joseph was actually in my stream, which was pretty cool. And I said, "Yo, autographs," because you know, he's old school, awesome player. All right, so here we go. Let's go to this bout. So here we are at, we're not as far as I wanted to be, but then again, I got distracted with a bunch of other stuff. I was watching lots of football today, and you know, just not getting it quite done, you know. But I just wanted to do a small video because I wanted to remind everybody that there's a new giveaway series. Also, there's a giveaway happening tonight for those of you that watched and commented that you wanted to be a part of the giveaway in the Puzzle Monster Quest. I have 5 codes that'll give you some cool stuff in the game if you want to try to get them. Just leave a comment on that thing, say please enter me in the giveaway. I'm going to pick them right before, well, I'm going to pick them right before Backlash starts at 8. And I will be YouTube mailing the winners, and there will be a Puzzle Monster Quest video. Probably, I want to say, it's probably not going to get done Monday. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow night, so it'll go up Monday. There's also some things that are some schedules that are currently in flux, and I'm just trying to balance life and teaching and the YouTube videos that I put out. So, you know, it's going to take me a week or two to get fully in the swing of things, but I am going to be here rocking and rolling, and there's going to be a slam video today because I just, during the stream yesterday, I got some insane stuff, and just insane gifts to me. And also, like, if you are done with that game and just want a good home for your cards, you can always trade them to me, because you know all the good stuff is going to be given away in November anyway as part of that giveaway. And you know, that's just what I do. So that's if you are quitting Slam or whatever. There's always a home and stuff like that. So anyways, here we go. We got the Lita. We got this. We don't lose yet, which is good. It's almost midnight, and I've got to be at my mom's at about before noon. So this probably won't be the super most longest video in the world, but it's still gonna be big enough. All right. So anyways, also I have gone back to the 7 o'clock in the morning because I looked at the few days where I changed it, and even though I talked about it, I don't think people really noticed, and people weren't getting the videos, and it's amazing how much the views dropped just by moving that where people weren't used to it happening. And then I put it back today for Super Saturday, but not Super Saturday, and then those views came back. So it's amazing how that happens, right? All right. So anyways, I'm sorry that I tried to mess up your schedule. I was just trying to do something different, and it didn't work. So I go back to what I was doing before. All right. So, what games are you playing right now that are not Supercard? You know, I am always looking for new and exciting games. I've always wanted to try a couple of things here and there, and I want to also play newer games that are just brand new. You know, because these are the things I like to do for the giveaway stuff. Because it's I don't like to just do one thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to feel stagnated, which means just kind of the same thing over and over and over again. Even though this is like episode 700 lots of this, I still have so much fun just talking to the camera on top of the Powerade Zero bottle, and these are almost kind of like vlogs, in a sense, where I'm playing and I'm talking about life stuff, about things that I'm going through, about things that you might be going through. I know that today is really an important day for America, because it is the 15th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. And to get serious for a moment, I'll never forget where I was during that time. I was teaching in a small town called DeRuyter, which is between Cortland and Canastota. Well, Cortland, Syracuse, and Casanova. It's somewhere in that middle area where there's just, it's small, okay? Let's just put it this way. I had classes, like a full grade, like say the 10th grade and the 11th grade. Each one of those grades were averaging about 50 kids a year on average. All right, so it's a very small district. The whole district is K through 12, basically in one building, just set up in separate compartments. And during my time there, I was there for 4 years. I taught I started at 6th through 12th grade, and then when I ended, I went from 4th through 12th grade. So, we lost one. I wasn't even paying attention. Whoops. So, my 4th year there, this was my 5th year teaching is when this happened. And it was amazing because as soon, I remember checking my AOL email, and, you know, right after the first plane had hit, I thought it was an accident. I just thought it was an accident. And then when the second plane hit, I was like, oh my God, this is not an accident. And the next class I had was 4th graders. And I remember that. And I remember sharing it because they had announced something over the... I don't think they announced it at that point, but I announced something to the class that's like, hey everybody, there's some really bad stuff going on right now in New York City. And this is going to be a day that you're never going to forget. And I just remember all the questions. I know that my former wife, who was that then my fiance, she was working in Syracuse at the time, and she called me up and was just freaking out. She was freaking out because where she was working at that time, it was for a medical assistant, like a surgical assistant, and they almost had, you know, they were accepting all help, like, from everywhere. And Syracuse is only about 5 hours from Ground Zero, pretty much. So she almost had to go and help out, or at least it was a definite possibility. And just the way that our country kind of came together during that time, it was a really, really weird time. Now, some of you that are watching this, you weren't around when that happened. Or, for some of you that are from a different country, which there's plenty, actually, the majority of the audience was probably not aware or really affected by the September 11th attacks the day they happened, okay? 15 years ago, it's amazing, like, how much has happened in the world. And I like to think that violence is never an answer, but unfortunately, there's some people that, you know, everybody's fighting for something in this world, apparently. Well, it's just true. And the problem I have with that is we're just so small in the universe, you know, in the solar system and all that stuff when you add it all up. And we're just really just fighting over really small pieces of turf. But then when you think about it, you know, in inner cities, you have gangs that fight over turf, blocks, 1 block, or, you know, half of a block, depending on how long it is, you know. Violence is just, it's a part of human nature, unfortunately, because sometimes it just happens. There's way better ways to solve problems than violence. Using your mind, using the law, using creative stuff. Like, I know that in my classroom, whenever something is going to where I know it could escalate, because basically it's like, well, these are 2 kids. Like, this kid goes, yeah, you're stupid today. It's like, oh yeah? Well, you're really stupid. You're funny looking too. Oh yeah? Well, your mama is really dumb. I was like, what'd you say about my mama? She's stupid, blah, blah. Well, your mama's doing that. Well, my mama's gone, blah, blah, blah. And scene. Alright, so, I know that I'm very well aware that sounded hilarious and stupid at the same time, but you know how easy it is. And heck, we've seen comments, Twitter wars, any war of words on the internet, where somebody just says something, and then another person who it wasn't even directed at just feels that they have a need, they are outraged by what was said, so I must say something because it's my right. It's my right to say something, so I'm going to say something. And sometimes we forget, should we say anything? Or should we just report, block, and get on with our day? You know, for me, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting time. You know? And when you're in a flame war or whatever, that sort of thing, it's just a real waste of time, in my opinion. So these are just things that can help you, maybe. When somebody criticizes you or whatever, you can just delete the comment. You know, I personally, on YouTube, I have tons of blocks, tons of filters that block out stuff, so most people don't see any of the really nasty crap people say to me. Things about, I don't even need to talk about it, but swear words, insults based on age, based on weight, based on things, you know what I mean? And because I'm very protective of myself and of other people here, you know? I want this, like, this is a family-friendly channel. Like, I want kids and adults and kids together, parents and kids, and just everybody. I want people to come here, play games, have fun, talk about playing games, and be respectful, and share community with each other. That's what the whole comment community is below. The whole commentudity. It's an idea that I really think is important, you know? Like, when we started making these videos, it was always something that I wanted, you know? I thought about it enough. I always thought it was like, if I had a large enough audience, I'd want the comment section to not be icky, like in most other larger YouTubers' comment sections are really kind of icky when you think about it. You know, I didn't want people to write things that were just like, that if we're taken really seriously, they could really be, they're really hardcore nasty and icky or evil, you know? I mean, it's just like, you wouldn't say that to somebody like in real life, not, you know, why say it on a computer screen? And the reason why people type all this stuff is because it's just so easy, you know? It does not take very long, and I talked about this many, many times ago. It does not take a long time to write something nasty or to respond nastily to something that was nasty. Don't add to the nastiness on the internet. Add to the goodness. Add to the awesomeness. And that's what this whole thing is, you know? I'm just playing the game, having fun, and talking. Alright, so anyways, here's my Backlash predictions. Okay, the big ones. I think that, I think because of the WWE Slam app, okay, and because of the card on the Slam app, like it is going to be AJ Styles winning over Dean Ambrose, because I think it's going to happen. Because they had a ring ding ding thing, and he was on the, you know, it was the notification. He was on a special card, and that's why I think, you know, it's going to happen. We had it with Finn Balor. We had it, Finn Balor and Dean Ambrose. Okay, we had that. We had it with Kevin Owens getting that signature right before. So, I mean, if you... Slam, I think, really spoils a lot of things, you know, and I'm down with that. I don't even care. But I really think that's going to happen. I also think that if we also go just to a week ago, they had signatures of Becky Lynch and Heath Slater. So I really don't expect Heath Slater and Rhino to be the tag team champions. But it could happen. It really could happen. I mean, they would have to, unfortunately, the thing that would do that is they would have to end the free agent thing, you know? But also, I really do think Becky Lynch is the go-to girl for the SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't think they're going to give it to Nikki right off the bat after coming back from injury. I think they're going to set up a good feud with her and Carmella, which, you know, it's interesting. It's different. And I think you're going to find that as time goes on, those women's matches are really going to be pretty awesome to watch. You know, I really do believe that. And I think having Becky in the main focus on that is going to really help that. All right, because she's one of those the 4 horsewomen, and you have the other 3 are all on Raw. So I think that's what we're going to find. You know, these are my personal opinions and all that stuff. And to be honest, I don't even remember who else is fighting. Well, there's a couple of matches. You know what? I'm going to look it up over here. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Backlash. Matches. Oh, Backlash card. Okay. So anyways, let's see here. But, yeah. Let's see the match card. As I'm doing this. Alright, so... Let's see. The Hype Bros versus Usos, last chance match. I really think that the heel Usos are gonna be the winners there. And I think the Usos will probably win the whole thing. But Heath Slater and Rhino definitely could win it, okay? Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt never wins those things. You know? He never wins those things. He basically just... You know, talk, awesome talk, gonna destroy you. And, you know, he might hurt Randy Orton, but he's not gonna win. Oh, Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. This is an interesting one. I really think that it could be... I really think that Dolph Ziggler's gonna win this one. Then again, The Miz is really set up to be a great heel. And another reason why I think Dolph will win is because you'll have the face, and then I think that AJ Styles will be the heel, winning versus Dean Ambrose. There could be. Well, they don't really do double turns. They had a great chance to do a double turn, with Finn Balor and that sort of thing. But the problem is, he got hurt. You know? So we didn't see what would happen after that. You know? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be excited about it. But those are my predictions. I think that's good. You know, what are your predictions? I'd love to hear your opinions and that sort of stuff. Now, the women's match is it's a 6-pack challenge, so that's going to take a long time. But when you think about it, there's only 6 matches. All right, so this will probably only go till 10:30, I'm assuming. That's my guess. Unless some other stuff goes on. I mean, they could... Dean Ambrose and Ziggler could have a really good match. They really could have a good match because they're both willing to do a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, I just screwed that up. That was the last one. The Miz and Ziggler, that's probably not going to be the most exciting match in the world. Ambrose and Styles, that's going to be a great match. It's going to be a great match because the match of the last one was AJ Styles and Cena. I mean, that was really of SummerSlam. That was the match. It was just awesome. And, you know, we know that Cena is not going to be there. There won't be any, like, run-ins or anything like that. But, you know, there we go. And then we can predict the next one as we go. You know, I think Kevin Owens will stay champion for a while now. Just because it's intriguing, it's new, and he is just plain awesome. The thing I worry about is him becoming a face. I think this is a great time for Raw to get to kind of attitude-y, because you're really seeing it. I think Seth's going to be angry for a while. I think Roman just needs to hurt people and shut up. That's my opinion. He's an established star. He's obviously a 3-time champion. I think they're just gonna, I don't know. I just feel that they're gonna screw it up. The worst thing that could possibly happen would be Kevin Owens getting hurt. It shouldn't happen because he doesn't really get hurt, which is good, you know. But just let the guy talk. And another thing that can happen is that Jericho and Kevin Owens fight because Jericho's jealous of Kevin Owens. Jericho is in a perfect spot to turn on Kevin Owens making Kevin Owens kind of turn facey and that sort of stuff. Who knows? I don't know. I just don't know. But anyways, I'm really excited about it. And yeah, now we've talked a lot. We've run our bouts, and we got some more points. Oh, we got a kendo stick. All right. So that's where I am at. That is what's going on. And this is the Bigedude Network signing off. We ran out of bouts. That's great. And I got to tell you something. I love you long time. Blink, blah, blink, bye, bye, bye. Yeah, what's on what? No, yeah, buddy. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, buddy.